Thank you all for joining us today for the GPAC postgame press conference. We have head coach Tom Webb and student athlete Audrey Swanson from Southwest Minnesota State University. The Mustangs are advancing to the semifinals in the 2025 NSIC women's basketball tournament after their quarterfinal win over MSU Moorhead. We'll start off with an opening statement from head coach Tom Webb and then open it up for any questions. Coach?
Yeah, that was a battle. Moorhead's tough. They're physical. They're aggressive. We matched their toughness. I thought in the first half we were really good on the glass and just kind of limited any opportunities for second chance. And then the second half, we did a good job on the glass, but we just couldn't get to the rim, and so it was tough. They were sending 2 or 3 at times, and we tried to change a little bit our drive angles, and it helped. But at the end of the day, we were just tough enough to take care of business.
Coach, being back here, and Audrey too, being back here, conference tournament again, obviously with the season you guys have had this year as well, getting to this point again, what does that mean to you guys, both of you, as a student athlete and as a coach?
Go ahead.
It means a lot. We worked really hard. Our team has come together. We've got stronger. We've really come together this season, especially in the end, and it feels great.
Yeah, I think for the program, I think the cool part is on Saturday night we knew, what kind of we were coming here, and kids were talking about different things and what they like and kind of preparing for the experience, and just not being we want to get here, we want to accomplish some things, and I think that's the cool part. When we first kind of took over, you want to get here, you want to get to the Pentagon. It's such an amazing experience, and then now we have other goals, and we'll just keep competing and see what happens.
Coach, some of the numbers, give MSU Moorhead a lot of credit second half. They shot extremely well, but one thing that gets overlooked is your defense. And, when it came crunch time there in the last couple of minutes, you buckled down. That's something that's probably overrated, but they're kind of overlooked for the Mustangs, but you guys really take pride in that.
Yeah, Audrey can talk about it a little bit more, but we've done a good job just really guarding the arc, first of all, and just really, really doing a good job of taking away threes and easy threes. And then also the first half, I think they shot 32% field goal percentage combined, and that's kind of why we were up maybe 12 or 13. And it just has allowed us, because offensively we're pretty good, it's just allowed us to really just put some big runs in there. And we just need to continue to do that.
Yeah, when our shots aren't falling, we can definitely rely on getting stops and getting rebounds, and our defense has just improved a ton over the season. It feels good. It gives us confidence on both ends. It feels great when our shots aren't falling and we get some stops.
Audrey, a total team effort, obviously, on the court there, but yourself, obviously, getting a double-double today. What was working for you? My teammates were getting me the ball. We were making some good shots. When my shots aren't going in, I know the one thing that I can focus on is rebounding. And the rebounding brings more baskets. It brings more shots for my teammates. It brings us second chance shots. So the one thing I do focus on is the defense and the rebounding. It just allows us to play better on offense. It gives us more energy on offense.
And kind of leading off that, Audrey, just your rebounding ability, your double-double machine this year. But is that just instincts? It's more than just grabbing a rebound. You have to read the shots and just kind of finding those open spaces. That's, again, something that you work on all the time, not only in the games, but practice, I'm sure, as well.
Yeah, for sure. I got some good teammates to box me out in practice. They definitely test me, but overall, I do think it's an effort thing. If my shots aren't falling, I go for rebounds, and it comes.
Just talk a little bit about, Coach, you kind of alluded to it as well, but just talk about how special this team is. And again, coming off the season, you guys had an outstanding year and everything, and obviously continuing to move forward in this tournament, but just talk about how special this team is right now.
That's been hard, to be honest. A lot of people the last 3 weeks have probably told me, have you enjoyed it, right? Or enjoy it, when you're in the moment, it's really hard to look back and reflect sometimes because we always want to get the next thing. The things I know that I really enjoy is they're just great kids, and they love just hanging out together, and they love just eating dinner together or tying blankets together, or they just enjoy those things. And I think when I have young kids, and when you want young kids to be around a good group, right? And for us, that's then to win basketball games the way they do, and it's like they just know how to compete together. And every night it's someone different, and every night it's something different, and that's the fun piece. And I think I told Natalie this. She went and got some rebounds in the first half, and she just held on so hard. And, that competitive spirit is what we're about. And whatever happens at the end of the score is one thing, but if you have a competitive spirit your whole life, you're going to be in good shape. So this group is special, no doubt.
And it's one thing that you've talked about, how this team stays focused game in, game out, trying to either win a conference championship, and you mentioned they probably didn't even know the standings half the time. You look at the regional rankings, Coach, and we've got goals to win this tournament, obviously, but to make the NCAA tournament. But that's just, discuss how they just stay focused on each game. They're not looking so much down the big picture. Yeah, maybe in the back of their mind they do, but their ability to just focus in game by game has got to be a huge reason why we're having the season that we're having.
No doubt, and I think it's leadership, right? It goes to our seniors, and then goes to our juniors, and then goes to our, goes down, and they just enjoy competing, and I don't think they worry about the rest of it, which is such a tough thing to do, right? You're always worried about the score, you're always worried about the standings, and they just want to compete, and it's allowed us to just kind of play a little bit freer, a little bit more relaxed, and we're not worried about what's happening tomorrow, and thank the Lord we have tomorrow off, so that'll be good.
Coach, you just alluded to it as well, but you have tomorrow off, semifinals on Monday. Audrey, what is it like going through that process, kind of having that day in between and then getting back, but taking this momentum from today's game into Monday's semifinals?
Yeah, I think we do a good job of focusing on it day by day. Tomorrow will be a good day off, focus on the next opponent, but also rest. Our bodies need it. But yeah, we're ready to attack. We're ready for the next game, put our head down. We're ready.
Coach, Audrey, thank you very much for your time. Appreciate it, and thanks for joining us for the GPAC postgame press conference.
Thank you.
Thank you.